there is a way to ask for what you desire, a way that moves energy, a way that taps into the divine flow of abundance, healing, love, and all that is good. Today, I want to remind you the universe is not withholding from you. It is always saying yes, but the key is how you ask. So many people are asking from fear, from lack, from desperation. But when you ask from love, from trust, from the knowing that you are already worthy, the universe can't help but answer. Let us shift how we ask and allow miracles to unfold. When you ask the universe for something, the energy behind your request is more important than the words you speak. The tone of your heart, the belief in your spirit, and the vibration of your emotions all come together to form a signal that either says, I trust, or I doubt. Many people are asking with fear. They are asking with a shaky heart, uncertain eyes, and a voice filled with lack. And then they wonder why the answers feel delayed, why manifestations take so long, or why they don't come at all. Fear-based asking sounds like this. Please let this happen. I hope it works. What if I'm not ready? What if I don't deserve it? These thoughts may seem innocent, but they carry a vibration that pushes away the very thing you're asking for. When we ask from a place of fear, we are not truly asking. We are pleading. We are begging. And the energy behind begging is always rooted in the belief that we are powerless, or that we are separate from the divine flow of life. But you are never separate. You are never powerless. You are always connected to the infinite source that created you. And from that place, you do not need to beg. You simply ask, trust, and receive. Faithful asking is gentle but powerful. It sounds like this. Thank you for showing me the perfect path. I trust that what I seek is already mine in the unseen. I am open to divine timing and divine order. Faithful asking does not rush. It does not panic. It does not demand proof. It simply knows that when the asking is clear and the belief is strong, the universe always responds. Asking with faith means believing before you see. It means understanding that your thoughts and emotions are shaping your reality long before the physical evidence arrives. It means choosing to feel worthy before the success shows up, choosing to feel loved before the partner appears, choosing to feel abundant before the money is deposited. You don't wait to see it, you become it first. That is faith. Think about the energy of someone who is confident and calm. They ask, and then they move forward as though the answer is already given. They do not check the clock every hour. They do not obsess over details. They do not doubt themselves. Why? Because they trust the process. They trust the law of life. And because they trust, they receive. Fear, on the other hand, causes us to question everything. It tells us we're not good enough. It tells us it's too late. It tells us we're asking for too much. And when we let fear drive our asking, we start to shrink. We play small. We lower our standards. We begin to ask for crumbs instead of the full feast that life is willing to offer us. But when you ask with faith, you are saying, I know I am a divine being. I know my desires are valid. I know that life supports me in every moment. Faith replaces anxiety with calm. It replaces impatience with peace. It replaces doubt with inner knowing. And from that state of mind, miracles unfold easily. Sometimes we think we need to have it all figured out before we ask. But you don't need to know the how. You only need to know the what and the why. Ask for what you desire clearly and with heart. Then let go of the details. Let the universe do what it does best. Bring you the best version of your request. The truth is, you are always asking. With every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every word you speak, you are asking. The question is, are you asking with fear or with faith? When fear arises, which it sometimes will, gently talk to it. Thank it for trying to protect you, but remind it that you are safe now. You are safe to trust. You are safe to believe. You are safe to receive. Replace every fearful thought with a loving one. Shift every doubtful statement into an affirmation of truth. Say to yourself, I am safe to trust life. I believe in divine timing. My desires are sacred, and the universe delights in fulfilling them. When you hold those thoughts, your entire vibration changes. You begin to walk differently, speak differently, and feel differently. You are no longer waiting. You are aligning. You are no longer doubting. You are expecting. Remember, the universe does not respond to words alone. It responds to energy, to faith, to the vibration of your soul. Ask like it's already yours. Believe like it's already done. And live each moment with the quiet confidence that the answer is always yes. Because it is. You are not here to struggle. You are here to receive. You are not here to chase. You are here to align. And when you ask with unwavering faith, the universe can only respond in kind. You are powerful. You are supported, and you are always heard. There is a sacred energy in gratitude that opens the doors of the universe. When you ask for something with a heart full of appreciation, you are not just asking. You are aligning. You are stepping into the vibration of already receiving, of already becoming, of already being whole. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you when you get what you want. It's about choosing to feel thankful even before the physical form arrives. It's the inner knowing that what you've asked for is already yours in the invisible, and that it's simply moving toward you in perfect timing. Need, on the other hand, is rooted in lack. When you ask from a place of need, you are sending out a signal that says, I don't have this, I'm incomplete. Something is missing. And while it may feel true in the moment, that frequency of lack pushes the very thing you want further away. The universe does not respond to desperation. It responds to harmony, to alignment, to trust. And gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can embody. When you need something so badly that you feel anxious, restless, or fearful without it, your request becomes clouded. The energy becomes distorted. You begin to believe that you are powerless without this thing, this person, this opportunity. But the truth is, you were never powerless. You were never lacking. All things you desire are simply reflections of the power and beauty that already exist within you. You're not asking to fill a void, you're asking to express more of who you already are. Gratitude shifts your focus. It says, look how far I've come. Look at the blessings already around me. Look at the breath in my lungs, the love I've felt, the lessons I've learned. I am already so richly provided for. And when you begin from that place, your asking becomes a joyful expression instead of a cry for help. You move from begging life to bless you, to celebrating the blessings that are already on their way. Imagine asking for something in this way. Thank you, universe, for the abundance flowing into my life. Thank you for the new opportunities, the love, the peace, the clarity. I receive it with joy, and I trust that all is unfolding perfectly for me. I feel the calm in that, the peace, the openness. This kind of asking carries no fear, no tension, no lack. It simply knows. It feels safe. It feels true. Now compare that to an asking that comes from need. I need this to happen soon. Why isn't it working? What if I don't get it? I'm running out of time. This asking feels heavy. It feels like struggle. It says, I don't believe the universe is working for me. I don't trust that I'm supported. And yet, at any moment, you can shift, you can pause, take a deep breath, and realign with gratitude. Even if things aren't perfect, even if the money hasn't come, even if the relationship hasn't healed, you can still choose to look around and say, I am thankful for the light that wakes me up each morning. I am thankful for the lessons that grow me. I am thankful for the love I give and receive, and I am thankful that more is coming. This doesn't mean you deny your desires. You are allowed to want. You are allowed to dream. But let your dreams rise from joy, not from panic. Let them be born from wholeness, not emptiness. Because when you're grateful, your energy says, I am ready. And readiness is what welcomes the miracle. Gratitude also quiets the mind. It removes the urgency, the comparison, the fear that someone else is ahead of you. It reminds you that your path is sacred and uniquely designed for you. It tells you that there is no rush, only divine timing, that everything you need already exists and is coming toward you ways you cannot yet imagine. You don't have to know when or how. You simply need to align. Gratitude is that alignment. It is the energetic doorway to receiving. So the next time you ask, begin with thank you. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the lessons that shaped me. Thank you for the strength I didn't know I had. Thank you for the vision in my heart, the dreams in my soul, and the certainty that life is always moving in my favor. You are not asking from a position of emptiness. You are asking from the fullness of your spirit. You are asking from joy, from peace, from love. And when you ask with gratitude, the universe leans in. It hears your energy before it hears your words. It sees your heart before it sees your request. And it responds with grace, with abundance, with perfect timing. You are already so blessed, and there is more on the way. Be thankful now, and you'll be amazed at what unfolds next. When you speak to the universe, it matters who is doing the asking. Is it the voice of your true self, whole, loving-wise, and connected? Or is it the voice of your wounded self, fearful, doubtful, and still clinging to old pain? We all carry both within us. The wounded self was shaped by the moments we were told we weren't enough, the times we felt abandoned, rejected, or unseen. That part of you remembers the pain. It is where the fear lives, the doubt, the scarcity. The wounded self believes it must fight, struggle, prove, or beg to be worthy of receiving. And when this part of you makes a request to the universe, it is often drenched in fear, insecurity, or desperation. It says things like, please give this to me so I can finally feel okay. Please let this person love me so I don't feel alone. Please help me because I can't do it on my own. The wounded self believes that something outside to fix the pain must the pain inside. But this is not truth. This is not alignment. This is not how you were meant to live or ask. There is another part of you, deeper part, that knows better. It is your higher self, the part that remembers who you are beyond your circumstances, beyond your story, beyond the past. Your higher self is not broken. It is not lacking. It is not afraid. It speaks with calm, with trust, with clarity. When you ask from this space, your words carry power, not panic. They flow with grace, not grasping. Your higher self says, I know I am already worthy of receiving. I trust that life is always unfolding in my highest good. I welcome what aligns with my joy, growth, and purpose. This kind of asking doesn't come from a place of needing to fix anything. It comes from a place of celebrating what is already possible. It's like the difference between someone begging for love and someone radiating love from within. The energy is entirely different, and the universe responds to that energy. When you notice that your asking is coming from your wounded self, pause. Don't judge it. Just observe. That voice might sound scared, doubtful, or like it's pleading for help. It's okay. That part of you is still healing. It wants to feel safe. So instead of shutting it down, gently acknowledge it. Speak kindly to it. And then turn inward and reconnect with your truth. You can say something like, I hear you. I see that you're afraid, but we are safe now. We don't have to beg. We don't have to chase. We are connected to a loving universe that knows our heart. But then, take a breath and ask again. This time from the higher self. Let your words reflect your wholeness. Let your energy say, I trust. Let your tone carry the knowing that all you ask for is already making its way to you. Asking from your higher self is not about pretending to be perfect. It's about remembering your divine nature. It's about aligning with truth, not trauma. It's about choosing love over fear. Again and again. Your higher self doesn't need to see the outcome to feel peace. It doesn't need proof to believe. It rests in the awareness that the universe is always working in the background, orchestrating what's best, even when it's not yet visible. It asks, and then it waits with grace. When you stay in alignment with your higher self, your desires evolve too. You stop asking for things to fix your wounds. Instead, you ask for what expands your joy, your purpose, and your ability to love. You no longer settle for crumbs. You ask for what honors your worth. This shift changes everything. The next time you go to ask, whether it's for healing, abundance, clarity, or peace, ask yourself, who is speaking right now? If it's the wounded self, pause and return to center. If it's the higher self, move forward with confidence. You do not need to be healed completely to ask from your higher self. You only need to be willing to trust, willing to remember who you really are, willing to speak from the part of you that already knows you are enough. Because you are. You always have been. You are not asking to become whole. You are asking as someone who is already whole. You are not asking because you are empty. You are asking because you are overflowing with trust, with love, with faith. When you speak from your higher self, the universe hears clearly. There is no distortion, no confusion, no resistance, just pure alignment. And from that place, the answers always come. There is a sacred art to asking and then letting go. It is the rhythm of trust, the dance between desire and surrender. Too often, we ask the universe for something, a relationship, a breakthrough, an opportunity, and then we hold on so tightly that we choke the life out of it. We beg. We plead. We check and recheck as if the universe needs reminders. But the truth is, asking is only the first step. The real magic begins when we release. To release is not to give up. It is not to abandon your dream. It is not to pretend you don't care. Releasing means handing over the outcome to a power greater than your own mind. It is saying, I have asked, and now I trust. It is the willingness to loosen your grip and allow divine timing, divine intelligence, and divine orchestration to unfold in ways you may not understand yet, but are always for your highest good. When we cling, we create resistance. We stop the natural flow of energy. Imagine planting a seed in the soil and digging it up every day to check if it's growing. You would disturb its roots, block its progress, and eventually kill its potential. The same happens with our desires. When we hold on too tightly, when we obsess, when we monitor every sign, we are not operating from trust. We are operating from fear. Clinging comes from a belief that if we don't control it, it won't happen. That belief is rooted in scarcity and doubt. But the universe does not operate from scarcity. It is abundant, generous, and wise. It knows exactly how to bring your desire into form, and it doesn't need your constant micromanagement to do so. When you ask clearly, lovingly, and from your heart. Speak it out, visualize it, feel it. Let it be real in your inner world. But once the asking is done, breathe. Let it go. Release it like a prayer into the wind. Trust that it has been heard. Trust that it is being answered. Trust that you do not need to struggle to make it happen. This is not passive waiting. This is active faith. Releasing is a powerful action. It is not sitting back in despair. It is standing tall in trust. It is continuing your life with joy, knowing that what is meant for you is already making its way to you. You don't pause your happiness while you wait. You cultivate happiness now, knowing that joy is part of the magnet that draws your desire near. Releasing allows space. Space for miracles to enter. Space for better possibilities than you imagined. Space for divine timing to align all the pieces in your favor. Sometimes, what you ask for is not denied. It's just being rearranged to arrive in the most perfect way. If you're constantly thinking, when will it come? Why is it taking so long? Did I do it wrong? Those are signs you're clinging. Let those thoughts be your gentle reminder to release. Say to yourself, it's safe to let go. It's safe to trust. It's safe to live my life joyfully while my blessings arrive. When you release, you open the door to peace. You no longer need to chase or control. You can rest in the knowing that your part is done, and now it's time for the universe to do its part. Just as the sun rises without your effort, just as the flowers bloom without your command, your desires will bloom in their own beautiful season. Your job is not to force. Your job is to align. Ask with clarity, align your energy with love, and release with peace. That is the formula. That is the flow. Releasing does not mean you stop caring. It means you care enough to stop worrying. You believe enough to stop doubting. You love yourself enough to stop delaying your happiness for some future outcome. You live fully now, knowing that more goodness is on the way. There is wisdom in surrender. There is power in peace. When you stop clinging, you give life permission to move. You give the universe space to surprise you. So ask. Ask boldly, beautifully, and clearly. Then release it into the hands of the divine smile. Breathe, trust, and keep living as though it's already done, because in many ways it already is. Every time you let go with love, you say to the universe, I know you've got this, and the universe always replies, Yes, I do. There is only one place where true creation happens this moment. Right here, right now. The present is where your power lies. It is where your energy aligns with the universe. When you ask from the present moment, you step into harmony with the flow of life. You are no longer reaching forward in desperation or looking backward in regret. You are still calm and open. You are in your center. So many people are caught in the future when they ask. They say things like, I will be happy when this happens. I hope someday I'll receive what I want, maybe if I try harder tomorrow. And in doing so, they push their desire into a distant, unreachable place. They unknowingly send the message, it's not here yet. I don't have it yet. It's far away from me. But the universe responds to the now. Not to your words alone, but to your energy now. If your energy says, I'm waiting, then life mirrors back more waiting. If your energy says, it's not here yet, you stay stuck in the feeling of lack. The secret is to shift your asking into the present moment, not by pretending, but by embodying the feeling of already having it. You don't need to lie to yourself. You don't need to fake it. But you can begin to feel the essence of what you're asking for right now. If you're asking for peace, become peaceful now. If you're asking for abundance, open your heart to the abundance that already surrounds you. The air, the sunlight, the breath in your body, the love in your life, the smile of a stranger. When you tune into those blessings, your frequency rises. You become magnetic. You become aligned. There is no need to wait to feel good. The moment you decide to feel good is the moment your reality begins to shift. The mind often tells us we need proof before we can feel joy. But the heart knows that joy is a choice. And when you choose it now, you invite more of it to come. Asking in the present moment sounds like this. Thank you that this blessing is unfolding for me now. I align myself with the energy of love, and I receive with grace. I am open and ready to receive all that matches my current joy. These words are gentle, empowered, rooted in presence. They don't beg, they don't chase. They simply declare and align. You are not commanding the universe from fear. You are inviting it from love. The present moment is a doorway. And every time you return to it, you return to your creative power. You don't need to run from the past or rush into the future. All the healing, all the transformation, all the magic you need is right here. Every moment is a fresh canvas. Every breath is a new beginning. When you ask from the present moment, you stop being a victim of time. You stop saying, "It's too late," or "I missed my chance," or "It hasn't happened yet." You begin to trust the eternal now, the place where all things are born. You realize that your desires are already held in the hands of the universe, and your job is to be still, to be clear, and to be open now. This practice takes patience. It takes awareness. The mind loves to run ahead or dig into the past, but gently you can guide yourself back to this moment, back to your breath, back to your heart. When fear creeps in and says, "What if it doesn't happen?" Pause. Return to now. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Feel the pulse of life moving through you. And ask again, not from anxiety, but from alignment. You might say, "I am safe right now. I am guided right now. I am enough right now. I open to receive in this moment, knowing it is already done." Asking in the present moment is a form of surrender. It is not passive. It is powerful. You are choosing to meet the universe where it lives here, not in some imagined future, not in some distant version of yourself, but here as you are with what you have in this very moment. And from here, anything is possible. Miracles are not reserved for some far off someday. Healing happens now. Clarity happens now. Love flows now. So breathe deeply. Come home to this moment. Let your asking be soft, full of gratitude, and free of urgency. Trust that the universe is listening. Trust that you are ready. Trust that the present moment holds everything you need to begin, because it does. And when you ask from here, with presence, with peace, with openness, the universe always answers, not later, not tomorrow, but now. There is a gentle power in asking from a place of alignment rather than force. Alignment means you are in harmony with what you desire. Your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions are working together, not against each other. When you are aligned, your energy is clear, receptive, and magnetic. There is no struggle, no resistance, no need to push. But when you force, you are trying to control, manipulate, and wrestle your desires into form. And that energy creates tension. It pushes the very thing you want farther away. Force is rooted in fear. It says, "I don't trust this will happen unless I make it happen." It tries to dominate the process, skipping over intuition and ignoring timing. It is impatient, often desperate. Force wears you out. It drains your joy. It creates anxiety, pressure, and emotional exhaustion. You may get results with force, but they will never feel peaceful, lasting, or aligned. Alignment, however, is the language of the universe. When you are aligned, your asking becomes effortless. You don't chase, you attract. You don't beg, you declare, you don't worry, you trust. Alignment allows life to flow through you, not just around you. You understand that you are a co-creator, not a controller. You are working with the universe, not against it. Think of alignment like tuning an instrument. If one string is off, the whole melody feels discordant. The same is true for your energy. If your words say one thing, but your thoughts say another, there is no harmony. If you ask for abundance, but believe deep down that you are unworthy, you are out of tune with your desire. If you ask for love but carry resentment in your heart, you are misaligned with what you say you want. So how do you align? You begin by getting clear. What is it that you truly desire? Not from ego, but from your heart. Then you examine your inner world. Are your thoughts supportive? Are your emotions uplifted? Are your beliefs empowering? If not, gently bring them into alignment. This is not about perfection. It's about integrity. It's about matching your inner frequency with the outcome you seek. For example, if you are asking for a new job, don't just write it down and hope. Align with it. Begin to feel the version of you who already has that job. How do you wake a walk? How do you speak? Begin to embody that energy today. That's alignment. If you are asking for healing, don't obsess over symptoms. Focus on the version of you who is already whole. Begin to nourish your body. Speak kindly to yourself. And surround yourself with peace. That's alignment. When you are aligned, asking becomes a joyful act. It's no longer filled with pressure or desperation. It becomes a gentle declaration. This is who I am. This is what I welcome. This is what I now allow. There is no need to convince the universe to give you what you want. It is already willing. The universe responds not to your effort, but to your energy, not to how hard you push, but to how well you align. Your job is not to chase outcomes. It is to become the version of you who naturally receives them. You don't have to work harder. You have to align better. You don't have to scream your desires. You simply have to become the space where those desires feel at home. This means clearing old beliefs that no longer serve you, releasing self-doubt, forgiving the past, letting go of the need to control every outcome, trusting that what is meant for you cannot miss you, and it will come in the way that brings the most peace, growth, and love. You were never meant to suffer your way into success. You were never meant to fight your way into love. You were meant to remember your worth and allow life to rise up and meet you. So the next time you feel the urge to push, to force, to grasp, pause. Breathe. Return to your center. Ask yourself, am I aligned right now with what I'm asking for? If the answer is no, gently realign. No judgment, no guilt, just return. Speak to the universe from your truth, not your fear. Let your asking come from peace, not pressure. Let your energy say, I am already enough. I am already ready. I allow it now. And in that space where alignment replaces force, miracles happen. Paths open, opportunities appear, and what once felt distant begins to move toward you with ease, with grace, and with divine timing. Because you are not here to struggle for what is already yours. You are here to align, to receive, and to trust the beautiful unfolding of your life.